Hey coaches, Al Turst back again. I've been thinking about a lot of things which I tend to do during the off season, and a conversation with my personal trainer this afternoon led me to want to come and share some thoughts with all of you. The first thought is really, are you playing the long game or the short game? Are you a transformational coach or a transactional coach? Okay. If you're coaching juniors, high school, or below, you really ought to be thinking about the long game. But what is the long game? You might say, what is it? What the heck are you talking about? The long game is you are coaching, and I am coaching, future doctors, lawyers, engineers, husbands, wives, and we can have an impact on that, even though it's hard to see it in the near term. We all know, and you know, that you don't remember wins and losses in youth, high school, or junior hockey. That isn't what matters. What matters is the relationships that players have with each other and that they have with their coaches. Now, where did I decide to come from this point of view? And it happened a long, long time ago, because I was very successful as a coach on the scoreboard, and I wanted to know, as a coach, isn't there more to this than winning games? The answer is yes. That winning and losing is just one of the smallest parts of being a lifelong coach and building the kinds of relationships that not only will help your team play better, but you'll have much better relationships with your players, and they will remember you in a positive frame for the rest of their lives. If you're a transactional coach, they'll also remember you. So back to the story. The story is that this adult who has two kids playing in high school, actually one's a junior and one's hoping to be on the high school team because it makes transporting kids around a lot easier because they have one more that's younger. Both of the older kids are girls. It's one of the better programs in theory in the state of Minnesota. According to the parent, the girls despise their coach. Despise the coach. Some of them are thinking of quitting because it's so miserable they don't even want to go to the rink. And they aren't winning either, or they haven't. We'll see what this winter brings. After I asked a few more questions, it became apparent to me that the coach who played at a Division I level is coaching the team the way she was coached at the Division I level. But these are 9th, 10th, 11th grade girls and an occasional senior. You can't do that and have success long term. It's too bad. The worst part is those girls will remember the negative experiences and their feelings about the game of hockey as they move on to either more hockey or no hockey. And it doesn't need to be that way. Anyways, as coaches, We need to up our game all the time. And listening to one of the presenters on the Sharks the other night, the most important thing from a coaching perspective is the room, as they say. And if the room is toxic, the team will struggle. Whose job is it to make sure the room's not toxic? It's the head coach and the assistant coaches who spend time in the locker room. If you're a male coaching females, you have to work that out, but you certainly should have some female assistant coaches to make sure the room isn't toxic. And if it becomes toxic, you got to deal with it. If you don't, you're done. It's over. Communication and the right kind of communication is so important, especially in high school and youth hockey, or minor hockey as you call it in Canada. So anyways, think about this before your season starts. You might have the best drills in the world, but if your players don't buy in, if your parents don't buy in, it's not going to end well for anybody. As a coach, you might get to go a couple more years, but eventually you'll be done. And you don't want to be done. Anyways, take it from a guy who's been doing this for 55 years. And I don't want to be done. And I still want to have fun, and I want my players to have fun. That doesn't mean it's a laissez-faire attitude. We ask them a lot as athletes, but we treat them in a way that makes them feel part of the game, part of the team, and everybody has a role, and they're not competing with each other for playing time. Anyways, I'll cut it off here. We'll talk again soon. Thanks. Bye.